Hey, Blue Table fans, I'm here with John. John, relatively new guy. How long have you been working here?
Since October 1st.
Okay,
so
great. A month and a half.
Yeah,
All right, fantastic. Turns out John plays Ogres and has his own personal Ogre army.
In this case, I'm using some of Mason's to fill out my ranks because we're talking about a list and trying the mostly bowl list.
Hey, that's the way to go. Because I'm doing a lot of clan rats.
I see that. There's a couple, 2, 3 clan rats over there.
Right, a couple or few. By the way, this is an 1,800 point game. I'm playing the Studio Skaven army, which is 3,000 points. Here's all the stuff I'm leaving at home for that one, and it's a ton of fun. I bulked out my Lord's choices with a level 4 Gray Seer and a Screaming Bell. Ah! Shut up, Bell! And there's my army. It's actually a lot of Skaven slaves. So let's take a look at what my lineup is. I got 20 slaves. 20 slaves, Hell Pit Abomination, Warp Fire Thrower, hoping to fry a couple Ogres before blowing up there. These are clan rats. This is only clan rats unit there. And so giant unit of 50 clan rats. Got some rat Ogres, some more Skaven slaves to buffer the Doom Wheel, and we're going to play a sloppy game, just keep all our dice and rule books and stuff on the table. Go ahead and tell us about your army.
Alright, so we got 9 bowls, full command. We got 9 bowls, or 8 bowls, sorry, with the Battle Standard Bearer. And then 8 bowls, Slaughtermaster, level 4.
Oh, there it is.
3 Mourn Fangs.
There he is.
Full command and everything.
Okay, great. For a sec there, I didn't see any spellcasters, and I was like, hey, you got no spellcasters.
He's sitting back here, he's got his Navlar attached to his arm, take the hit for me.
Like, things don't end well for you. So we decided to do it just, and we have some real life ogres here as a guest. Now, don't point at them because you might lose a finger. All right, so we decided to do it 40. Yeah, go ahead. We decided to do it 40K style.
3 6s and a 1.
Look at that.
So I can pick.
Yeah, that's a lot of picking. So a 40K style is, that I just set up my guys. I'm like, guess what? I set up, now you set up, and I'll take the first turn. So while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and do my movement phase. Okay, special for this bat rep, if you buy this Skaven army off of our web store, you can, over the next few days, also get these dice. And these special Skaven dice, they're like these little warpstone crystals that go 1 through 6. So, you'd roll a leadership test like that, 6 and a 3. So those are pretty cool. I do get D3 warpstone tokens for my Gray Seer. Let's roll those now. That's 1, so I'll just put that back here to remind me of that. And away we go. So first, and by the way, the dice thing, that is on request. You've got to remind me. So definitely visit our web store. Even if you don't pick up this army, we have a zillion awesome deals on the web store. They're it breaks my heart how good things are. All right, so here we go, 3d6. That is 14 inches, very respectable. All right, we are, as usual, doing protective terrain, so that means if you're in contact with this or that or this or that little stump there, you get +1 to your ward save. That's how we handle that. So it makes some desirable features rather than obstruction. We also run these as easy hills, so you can just move right on up them without obstruction, and that all works. I forgot to move the Hell Pit Abomination. Let's do that now. 3d6. Lurches forward 11 inches.
Ring the bell.
Okay, I didn't roll that Winds of Magic phase. Excuse me, I didn't record it. So we moved on to magic. I rolled double 1s, but I did manage to channel. So I got 3 magic dice. My spells are Skitter Leap, which is pretty much useless. Not pretty much, it is useless. I'm not using it. Death Frenzy, which gives frenzy to a unit within 18 inches. Not useful right now. Scorch on a 10-up could be very useful because of the panic test. Crack's Call is awesome versus Ogres because of their low initiative. They have to make an initiative test, but the line is only 46 inches. So 4 D6, if you don't mind. So that's an average of 14 inches. And quite frankly, I'd have to roll pretty high to get these ogres. But guess what? I've never been known for my caution. So
Don't you ring the bell first?
Yes, I should
All
ring
right,
the bell first.
gonna ring the bell.
Ring my bell. Go ahead and press the red button. So,
Got one.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, so I'm going to ring the bell. I can only roll a d6. And you know me, I love ringing that bell. Bling. 4. And that is a unholy clamor. The unit pushing the bell immediately moves an extra d6 inches.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
That might be a problem.
Because you know what's next.
But then that brings
3
French call in
inches.
range.
All right,
Or
so
closer
we're
range.
going to have to use our imaginations because this isn't really going to fit exactly
Right.
there.
The
So
plate is open terrain, so
I'm going to grab just a little marker here, and we will move them forward.
All right, so
Now
they'll be
that,
there.
interesting, so it's on that edge
Yep.
of the dice.
So that brings it
Now
up
that
to
brings it to a
right
12-inch charge range, which the bowls can make,
Yep.
6 plus 6 on
But you're
2d6.
closer for your cracks call too.
I may just bury 2 or 3 of those ogres with my massive thing. So I'm going to
up?
throw my 3 dice. I'm going to have 3 dice.
Cracks call.
And my warpstone dice.
Oh, good.
Right, so let's roll the 3 dice first.
All right.
See if I can get an 11 up. I got a 10, so I'm guaranteed. It's guaranteed to get off. On
Right.
a 1, I take a wound. I don't, so I got a
I'm
13.
gonna scroll it.
Oh,
That's
you
gone.
rat!
That's
all
gone.
Of that. He just let me go through all of that. Be like,
Had to.
yeah, like letting you wait in line. Be like, yeah, we're sold out.
Yeah,
Go
basically.
home now.
Tell them one by one as they walk up in line.
God.
Get rid.
Okay,
I'll use
just
my
for
one.
that, you're gonna fail your charge.
I probably will.
I've already decreed
I'll
that.
probably roll double
Okay,
ones.
that's it for magic phase. We do need to go to shooting, so we roll on up to the doom wheel, which has so many complicated.
Gonna be hitting
It
the
has
horn thing.
so many complicated rules that it's crazy. So,
But that's the fun of
Zap,
Skaven. You have 17
each
rules
friendly
per
shooting
model.
phase, he releases lightning bolts, 18-inch range, strikes the nearest thing, friend or foe, which we've determined is the Morn Fangs, at whatever it is. So now we pause.
All right.
All right, so here's this. They hit automatically. It's just
Yep.
a matter of strength. 6.
That's
Yes.
pretty good.
Your toughness is 4, right?
I believe so.
Yep, it is. You
Yeah.
don't even need
I'm
to
not even
look
gonna
it up.
check. Man.
It's 4. No, you should look it up.
Yeah, why not?
Why would you believe me?
Yeah,
No,
why
but
would I?
can you do it?
Morn
Can you do it
Fang.
and keep the camera
Toughness
on?
4.
Toughness 4. All right,
good.
so I need 2 ups
Yep.
for each one.
So 3
So
wounds.
3 wounds, Zark, and each one does D6 wounds.
Okay.
So here it comes. Are you ready?
Yes. So
That's 15 wounds.
15 wounds. All right. So
I think that blows them up.
well, they have their. Is it say no saves allowed, or do I get saves?
No, it's just based on the strength.
All right. So they have 2 up saves,
Yep.
So
They
it just goes
are
down to-
warpstone weapons.
which counts as
So
magical, I
wonder what
believe.
that- Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, sounds good.
All right. So at strength 6, they lose 2
Minus
saves.
3.
-3. Okay. So they're at 5 up saves.
Oh, he still gets saves.
Yes, so we're
yeah,
gonna-
but you got to make
Yeah.
15. Right?
So I'll do.
Oh no, wait. You only make 3 saves.
And then whatever one get. Yeah. If I miss the save, then
Right.
I
So,
take.
Here's
however
what we
many.
should do. It was 6, 4, and 5.
So either way, they're gonna die if I don't make the save.
Yeah, but this does matter.
Okay.
Because it isn't that you would, because on average for 15 wounds, you'd fail 10 and
Right.
it'd still wipe them all out.
Right. So this is
Well,
3.
Are they 4 wounds each? How many wounds do they have?
I think they're just 3. They're standard ogres.
So yeah,
just 3
wipe
three
them out.
wounds
But in
each.
this case, you have a good chance of saving 1 or 2 of the guys.
Yeah,
And that could mean everything.
hope so. All right, so-
do this one
All
first.
right. So that
So
one did.
technically, we should have made him save 3 times, and then I would roll that many dice. So that guy
Yeah.
failed. So just do the 4. We're doing this wrong.
2 again.
You know what we're doing right? We're having a fun game.
That's
without
all that
getting
counts.
too ramped
All
up.
right, and the
over
last one.
rules.
Hey, he
Oh,
made
it does
it.
say so. 1 guy lives.
One guy lives. So 2 of them go down. So we'll take off everyone but the
Take off
champion.
The camera again.
All right.
John's new on the camera, so he isn't as smooth as I am after my many years of experience.
Now we will take a leadership check.
That's right. Panic. And an 8. He loves it. He wishes he could stand
No,
there
he's only
all the
leadership
time.
7.
Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm sorry.
So he's gonna run 3 dice. Probably go right off the board. Yeah, he's gone.
11. Fantastic. All right, I'm going to call that a win.
That doom wheel's a problem now.
All right, on to the
thought I
warp
had-
fire. Okay, never mind. I'm moving them up instead. Yeah, during my thing. Now, John, you invited me to do that.
I did. I said, do you want to
Okay,
move him? Because I figured
of
you
his
wouldn't
own
be able to
volition.
shoot. Yes.
All right, and I'm taking it. I am taking whatever I can get. Even though I did blow up his thing, so technically I'm in the lead. Okay, your turn, stud.
My turn. All
ready.
right. So I'm just gonna move. So
Okay, here it goes.
I'm gonna roll
He's
charge,
charging in.
which
It's
technically
only
they're
a
up here.
12-inch charge. Yeah,
they're up
that's
here.
right. So it's
So I
looking
need
for
at least 6.
looking for 6 or higher.
6, 12.
Oh, double sixes.
So they're getting.
So
getting
not
bigger
only
impact
I
hits, too.
declared nothing, I declared
Alright,
Jack.
so
Okay, I'm ready.
them. They're right there. So
Yeah, just go ahead and move your guys up. Well, we will have to get creative here, I think. So,
All right. So that's that.
okay, so here we go. This is Ogre's movement phase. Pretty much just 3 units on the board. Makes
Moved
this
over
very
here and
simple.
Made the charge there.
And he did make the charge, so I moved my guys up. I made them all fit relatively correctly.
Roll a
So,
magic. 7.
all right,
So
great.
you get
Let's
5.
see.
and I
Do I
get 5.
channel? No channel for me.
And I don't channel either.
Ogres don't pick up a channel. So it's 5 to 7. The differential is 2. That's what you got to really keep your eye on. Because that's how efficacious your opponent's magic phase is going to be, is the difference between the 2 dice.
Okay. So for
And
my
obviously, the defender wants there to be less of a difference. And I think the maximum difference you can get is like 3. So there you go.
Okay, 7 dice.
Much ado about nothing, but I've already done my experiments with trying no magic and just seeing if it works out, and it usually doesn't.
Not
You
anymore.
do need magic.
Not
Okay,
anymore.
I'm ready. So,
All right.
I'm looking at 7 dice. Lore the Great Maw. I have no idea what he has, so go
right.
ahead and
My
just
spells-
surprise me.
Oh, okay. Well,
Don't even tell me what they do. Just be like, I cast this. I'll be like, oh, that doesn't sound so bad. What's the worst that can happen? It's 7. 7 is the leadership. Oh, you can't pass that up. Probably. Let's go
Probably.
find out. No, let's find out. Yeah, Doom Wheel's immune to psychology.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Immune to psychology. All right. So that.
So he can't do the panic one, which is like the
And it's toughness
brain
6.
gobbler or
Yeah.
whatever it
It's like
is.
toughness 6
He
or
gobbles down this brain. He's like, ooh, it's brains.
Alright,
It's like, dude, I've eaten so many hot dogs, so nothing you do scares me, Ogre Slaughtermaster.
All right.
He's like, we use
I'm gonna start with.
the gross parts of the
Spine
animal.
marrow.
Look, I'm eating them.
I'm gonna start with spine marrow in that group. So.
Okay, I'm ready.
That's 12-inch range. Which.
Spine
All right.
marrow. I'm ready.
So I'm just gonna throw 2
Let's
dice
do
at
it.
it. And cast on a 6+.
Yeah, now the ogres, you have to, no, go ahead. You have to be scared of the buffs.
So that's
8
12.
plus
12-inch.
4 is 12.
Yep.
So,
So that gives them stubborn.
Stubborn?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not worried about stubborn. Go
Not
ahead.
worried about stubborn? You think
No,
it's
I'm
gonna
not.
work me out? All right.
No, what I think is you're going to win the combat.
All right.
No, that's how it goes.
Yeah, I guess
I'm
that's
just going to be steadfast and try and wear you down and bring in the ogres from the
Fair enough.
flank.
Then let's go ahead and
That's what needs to happen.
we'll cast. I'm gonna try and get Bone Crush on the Doom Wheel.
Okay, go
Try and
ahead.
do that. So that's how
Right, so
he's
he's used up 3 dice. He's down to, I do believe it is 4 dice, right?
I'm down to 5. I started with 7, and I cast 2 on
Oh,
first.
you cast 2. Got it.
So
That's right. Okay.
So that's gonna go off.
12. And what does that do again?
that does 2d6 strength 2 hits with no armor saves allowed
On the Doom Wheel?
on the Doom Wheel. So I'm gonna need
Okay.
like 6s to wound it.
Whatevs.
Yeah.
1 wound if you're lucky.
So
2d6.
7.
7 wounds, right? And then he needs
5,
a 6.
7. So
And then I'll get my armor save of 4 up.
no armor saves allowed.
So definitely no armor save for that one.
So
1 wound.
1 wound.
That's
So
not
it takes,
bad.
Takes a wound.
It's not bad. I'm ready.
Can't really see anything else because I assume just
ready.
because this is open doesn't mean it doesn't block the line of sight, right?
Yeah, technically.
So can't really see anything else. But I mean, I have my 3 dice left. So I'm gonna throw my last 3 at.
I don't know. I think they can see over it. Because their heads
Yeah,
are
I guess
actually a
that's
little
true.
higher.
What's
than
the,
the thing.
leadership on the Red Ogres?
Oh, it's not much. It's, do they have to do it on their own leadership?
It is panic test. No, it just says take.
They
panic
have
test.
a leadership 5.
With what about
The
master,
Pack Masters?
The Pack Master?
Oh, now I gotta look back here.
Because it's just.
I
taking panic test.
dream of a world where army books are,
Well organized.
yeah, intuitively organized. No, it's 5. 5 all
Alright,
around.
We'll try.
Do they get Any other leadership? Is there?
It just says just take a panic test.
Oh, okay. Well, then yeah, I will get that on the BSB.
Right.
I'm ready.
Well, I'm thinking I can increase. It's a 18-inch range. I can increase it to 36.
Well, I
might
don't
do
think
it
you need
make those
18
more.
inches. Yeah,
Right.
but who cares? Skaven slaves that are kind of out of the game. Here's what the Skaven slaves do. They run in.
And they tie
They
something
run in.
around
No,
it,
not
too.
at all. They run in, and then they give you extra combat resolution because the ogres on the flank.
I'll try and hit the rat ogres with that.
Charge
I'll
it.
throw
I don't
my
even
last
know
3
why I
dice
have
on it,
those guys.
Cast at a 9+.
Okay, looking for a 9. Almost no way
Well,
he can fail.
Yeah, so that's 7
So
plus
I'll go
5,
ahead and
so it's
throw
a 12.
all my dice at it.
Gonna get rid of that.
Yep.
12.
And kaboom.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like 20.
Yep.
Something like that.
All right, so that'd be the end of the magic phase.
All right.
So then I
Shooting
don't
phase?
have shooting.
All right, so we're
So-
on to close combat.
So first thing we're gonna do is impact hits,
Booyah.
and some of them are mine. Like this unit's basically all mine.
Hey, stud.
Hello.
We got to play Drop Zone Commander.
I know.
Drop Zone Commander!
All right.
Okay,
so,
I'm
yeah,
ready.
Impact hits first. I rolled 12 on the charge, so I get to.
Okay,
Okay.
so here come impact hits
Yep.
is D3. Do you roll individually for each guy?
I roll 1 for each on the front rank.
Oh, okay, great.
So I get 2,
2,
4,
4, 5.
5. So, and it's at strength 6 because of the ranks.
Oh,
rank bonus.
wow. Yeah, I am. Well, this out works.
two's
I
two.
lose, but I'm steadfast.
Oh, 2 1. So only 3 wounds there.
All right, 3
At
wounding
strength
hits.
6.
2, 3 clean
All right.
rats peeled off.
So how about you go ahead and take your fear check to see if you go to weapon skill 1.
Okay, I actually caused terror.
You caused. Okay, so then I have to take a fear check.
I think you should.
Yes. And they're gonna pass.
All right,
So
they
not
love
weapon
it.
skill 1.
They wish
Good.
they could have that all the time.
So next we go in just initiative order.
Yeah. So I'm like, so John, do you issue a challenge? He's like, okay.
Yeah, why not?
Awesome. See, I don't want to issue a challenge because, okay, I accept, quote unquote, with my gray seer, but he uses Verminous Valor to climb up to the top of the belt.
So he just doesn't
So he
hit.
can't be hurt.
Okay.
Basically. Now that's important
But I still get to attack.
because, yeah, you do. You still get to attack.
So I don't see the trap.
So, and by the way, you don't get boo hiss if you're a Skaven if you're doing that, because that's what they do. So the screaming bell is a lot like a chariot, except it's pushed along, so it doesn't do anything in combat. Just the rat ogre gets to attack.
Yep.
So here we go. The rat ogre is at initiative 4. So let's just go down the line. I got my chieftain. He just has a regular old hand weapon with 3 attacks. Yep. Weapon skill is 5.
My weapon skill is 3.
So I'm going to go ahead and hit twice. My strength is 4. So I'm going to do 1 wounding hit at strength 4 with my chieftain. That's the battle standard bear right there.
Want to roll the same now or just save
2,
it for
4,
later?
6, 7. No, you should do it in order.
Alright.
7.
So 5 up save makes it.
Okay. I'm a horde. So I get 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, plus champ is 24 attack. Okay, here I go rolling my, what Thomas says is my silly warpstone dice, but I say they're awesome.
So your weapon skill is 3?
Weapon skill is 3, that's
Three-
right.
three
So I'm
against three,
looking
so
for
fours to
4s. I'm looking for 4s and 5s. So there we go. 1, 2, I'm just gonna pull out the hits. Here we go. Still going. Still going. One more.
There's a 5.
There's a 5. Okay, great. Clear those off. Looking for 5s to
Decent
wound.
amount.
Yeah, it's just
5s
over
to wound
half.
now.
5s to wound. Here it comes.
There's a couple
And
5s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wounding hits. That was actually pretty
5
good.
ups to save. So I make 2 and
2.
now 6 up parries.
All right. Got the iron fist go. Oh, look at that.
So one guy's
Converts
down to
1.
1 wound.
All right. That's too bad for me. I was hoping to pick off a whole
So
guy.
you've
All right,
done
let's
2
do the
wounds
rat
so
ogre.
far.
He's looking for 4s and 3s. So 1 hit and
A
1
wound.
wound.
Alright. 6 up parry. Doesn't get it. So this guy goes
That
down.
was a 1, by the
So
way.
that's-
Yes.
That's 3 wounds there.
All right, and now the pain. By the way, I found, no, go ahead.
Okay.
Don't let my commentary slow you down. I'm really directing it to the viewer. So I did look up Screaming Bell, and it makes them unbreakable. So basically, this is just going to be a long, protracted combat. And I'm pretty well protected on the flanks. I've got this unit of rat ogres here, and the Hell Pit Abomination over here. But pretty much if that breaks, then I'm done for. The Skaven slaves are going to do nothing. I don't even know why I brought them.
All right, so
But I could end up with an interesting
start with
situation here. It's unlikely that, oh yeah, okay, go ahead.
Start with my
I'm
BSB
ready.
here. He's got 4 attacks, weapon skill 5.
Okay, I'm ready.
So those are all going to hit. And now strength 5.
Yep, 2 ups.
So 3 wounds from him.
3 wounding hits. Oh, no, wait a minute. I get parry saves versus this stuff.
6 ups.
Nothing.
3 more are going to die.
Yep, definitely take shields with clan rats. Not only do they look cool, but
Musician,
they
2 guys.
also make your guys just that little bit extra harder to kill.
Force to hit.
And only for half a point.
Ooh, that's not
So
very
if you do the math on that, shields are a really good investment for Skaven clan rats. By the way, this is the army configuration that I recommend.
Strength 4
The only
toughness
thing really
3.
fluffy in this army is the rat ogres themselves. But those,
Force wound or 3s, though? Is
those,
it 3s or force wound?
oh,
when it's
3s.
3s?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm only
so
toughness 3.
4 wounds there.
4 more wounds.
Yep,
Okay, so let's
Strength
do
4, so
parry save.
6 ups. No,
Nope.
4 more down.
4 down.
And now 3 stomps.
Okay. 3 more.
3 more down.
So pull them off. Now, you'll notice in this army I've got lots of different movement tray sizes. I have some that are 5ers and some that are sums. My gosh, I'm talking like Gollum. Some that are 10ers and some that are 20ers.
He's my wounds.
And this is a definite must when you set up your army to be painted by Blue Table Painting. Yes, that's right. That's a plug. A shameless plug.
Hey, are we talking about the movement trays?
Yeah, the movement
I think
trays.
they're great, personally.
Yeah, they are.
I gotta get some.
You have to.
I'm using
You
Masons
have to
right
have
now.
them.
I just need
Come in.
my own.
It's the mail.
that
They always.
is that
I think
US?
that guy likes banging on that door, and must know instinctively that it just scares me a little bit every time. Yeah, sure. It's good.
All right.
Okay, so I lost about 10 plus clan rats.
And I lost an
here.
ogre.
13 to be precise. Ooh, good number for Skaven. Yeah, I did kill 1 ogre, and I got to tell you, that's a pretty good rate of return. 13 clan rats is 65 points.
Yep.
And an
one
ogre
ogre's
is
32.
All right, so that wasn't such a great rate of return.
But at the same time, I'm not getting impact hits next turn, so
That is true. That is true. So I've blunted this whole thing. So here's how this can go down. I can't charge the rat ogres in there, so that puts me kind of in a weird position because I can't. Yeah, well, this is because you've got to look at it as things canceling each other out on the battlefield. So if it's like these 2 cancel, those 2 cancel, those 2 cancel, I'm up 1, basically. And it was because I blew up the Morn Fangs.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. I think
that
that's
first
and in a
turn.
small game like this, that can really turn it. But the question is, how can John pull this out? First off, he has to get these
I did
keep
do a
these
wound on
ogres
it.
keep those ogres moving, and don't let them stop. So in a way, he can't charge anything this turn. But if I move up to get into a charge position, then he can charge me. So the question is, do I want to force John's hand by moving these guys up? So I move them up here. I look at the line for the charge arc. So I move my rat ogres so they're facing this direction, but they're mostly in these guys' flank, and they can still see that unit. So positioning is crucial. In fact, I'm in my movement phase. I may as well show what it is I'm talking about. Do you see? So there's that line.
Yep.
So I'm comfortable. You know, even if he lost this guy, I still wouldn't be out of sight.
Right.
And then, but now these guys are well within charge range. Now, I have to watch my angle again. This is why Warhammer Fantasy is so great. Because if he's smart, he'll line it up so he's like this, and the overrun will carry him into the flank of this unit. That's how I end up losing this game.
Yep.
So I've got to play the rat ogres not as offense, but as interference. So what I do is I just keep them down here like this. And I go just right, yeah, so be like, okay, now it's his turn. He has to do nothing or move up. And he has to move because the doom wheel's coming up the side here. But the doom wheel doesn't do so good against this unit. I can't just plow into it indiscriminately. Although I may make it measure the range here for that.
It's only like 10 inches.
Right, so
11
it's
inches.
likely I could just get right into the front of that.
Yeah.
And then, because that would be compulsory moves, and then in remaining moves, I would set this whole thing up.
Yeah.
So, but that would be a risk too, because if you blow up the doom wheel
Right,
somehow,
but it's toughness 6 and
yeah, you actually probably won't do that.
yeah, it's
Toughness
it'll
6,
just
that's
keep
right,
grinding me down.
and a 4-up save.
Yeah.
So if you look
I
at
did
it,
1 wound to it.
you get
How many
two
wounds
you
does
get
it
two
have?
ranks here attacking.
Yep.
Okay.
And I do have the Slaughtermaster here who's got a biting blade, so he has armor piercing, so he'll
Right.
do
So
bit better against
you're
me.
looking at like 13 attacks.
Unless that's a ward save.
We're going to call that weapon skill 3, right?
Yeah, and I'm weapon skill
So
3 as well.
quite frankly,
You get the grinding attack. That's the big
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, can you kill the doom wheel
I think
reliably?
I can.
I don't
know
think
about
you can.
reliably. You don't
because,
think I can?
No, because you need 6s to wound, and you're only going to get 6 hits, and I'm going to have a save. So you're going to get maybe 0 to 1 wounds per turn.
Well, on this guy, your save goes down
You got the biting blade.
fighting blade, so my armor piercing, at least, so that
All right.
helps a little bit. Just a little.
All right, whatever makes you feel good.
Whatever makes me feel better. I'll just keep telling myself, and eventually.
You do that. So,
Thanks, man.
as usual in Warhammer Fantasy, nothing's certain. There's always risks, and I can't wait till tomorrow when I get to see what these compulsory move rolls are. So, and we hope you tune in as well. Remember Blue Table Painting to assemble and paint your miniatures. We are extremely well organized, and we have a front desk phone. When you call, 5 phones ring. I'm having a problem with plural and singular
How do
today.
English today?
5 phone ring. Okay, you know what? I'm out.
Check it out.
I hope you guys had a good time.